So long, Indiana. The next time you see us, we will be farming in the great state of Nebraska. Alright, welcome back everybody. We are finally back in action here. We finally made it to Nebraska. We are now in September, so things are in full swing, getting ready for the fall harvest. I'm just coming back from the farm. Went out there, dropped off my trailer. I'm coming back into town, gonna go by the bank now that they're open. We are going to finalize the purchase of the farm. It's about to go cash in $3 million here at the bank. We're gonna pay off the farm. You can see up ahead of there is the dealership. Combines at the dealership. It got dropped off for some service. So one of the things that we're gonna have to do today is get that and bring it back up to the farm. But I have some other things that I want to do first. Number one thing that needs to happen though is stopping up here at the bank. We're going to run up here to the Farmer Savings Bank quick. And we are going to jump in here. And we are going to cash in $3 million. And just like that, the farm is ours. Now, if you notice, we left Indiana with 3.5 million. We're a little bit below that. You can already tell I traded in, upgraded the pickup. We also obviously had to buy a house, so we've done all that. So the first stop over here is we are gonna go over here to the dealership, and we are going to finalize the purchase of a truck that we're gonna use to get water out to our cows, because that's one of the first things we're gonna do. We ended up selling all of the heifers off before we left Indiana, but we're gonna buy some more here. But I need a truck to get water to them, so that's the first thing we're gonna do. So we're gonna jump in here, go into the store and take care of that. What we are gonna do is, and I'm just gonna show you the whole experience here, Farming Simulator. We are going to get this 1982 farm truck that should be down here somewhere. There it is. We're going to put it in workhorse mode. We're going to give us a 5.7 liter engine. Let's see. I don't need swamp tires. Those off-road tires look good. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to go with the original setup there. The Design 1. Interior color, I think we're just going to leave it plain. Daylight, I'm not sure what that is. Extra lights. Nah, that puts strobes on there. We don't need any strobe lights on this. It's just a basic work truck. So now we're going to set some colors. I think I'm going to go with a nice race red there with, ooh, that even looks nice with that black stripe. We might go deep blue aged. What do we got down here? Gray sand aged, gray new age, gray aged. We'll go with an aged gray there for the stripe. We're not doing a topper, so we don't have to worry about that color. Extras, I'm not sure what those are. And I don't think we're not going to put a license plate on there today. So there we go. $36,000 out of the bank for our truck. Now we need to get the water tank that's going to go on the top of it. So let me get back into the shop menu. I need to go to this. Liquid tank. Principal color, what did we do? We did gray aged, so we'll make the flatbed color. We'll leave the tank in a nice stainless color there. What other options do we have? We got stainless steel. That was actually polished. We got white, beige. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with stainless steel. So there we go, $16,000. And we have purchased our water truck. Now you can see there, bank account's now to $217,000. We're going to jump in here. Get this turned on. Get it hooked up. I think what we'll do is we'll actually bring the trailer down later and pick that up. It'll work easy enough. We also got to come down and get the combine sometime. So we're going to go ahead and leave that there for now. The next stop, now we're going to run up the road. And there is a hay farm up just up the road on the edge of town. We're going to stop by there and we're going to purchase some hay because it is getting into the fall season. So the grass is not going to stay green very much longer. So we're going to go ahead and purchase some hay in order to feed the cows over the winter. Got the Pioneer dealership over there. Got a feed mill over here on the left side. Up there on the right you can see a feed lot. We'll be out there later because we got they're going to help us out today too. So we're going to turn left here. We're going to go up the road. Looks like they got a few straw bales out in their field still, and the weeds are starting to come in. We're going to go up here to the hay farmer and we're going to go in here and talk to them about getting some hay delivered. No, I purchased it already off camera before I started. It was another one of those things that depleted the bank account from what we had in Indiana. So I'm just going to go in here, set a delivery. Now there's some YouTube channels out there where they role play and they actually act like they're talking to the dealers and stuff. I'm not that trusting in my abilities. There we go. We have set the delivery for the hay. Now we're going to go across the street. Sorry, I'm eating lunch on the go. There's a little bit of realism for you. Eating on the go. This is farm life for you. But we're going to run across the road now, and we are going to borrow something from the feedlot to get things going, and then eventually we'll make our way up to the farms. Eventually I'll make it up to the farm so you guys can see what we got going on there. For those that have followed my channel before, I know I got like 6 or 7 subscribers, so there's a few people out there that like my content. But I've here on Farming Simulator, I've recreated a digital version, virtual version of my grandfather's farm that I grew up working on all through high school. I've done it 2 or 3 times. I've done it again on this map, and that's why I'm saying we're in Nebraska. This map is actually called American Farmlands. It was a completely blank map, so everything that you're seeing here I actually had to do myself. It looks like they're getting ready for silage. We're going to pull in here. But what I've done is I've recreated both my grandfather's farm, and I've also recreated my great-grandparents' farmstead from when I grew up, and that's what we're going to use as the basis for this series. We got the feedlot here, and we got the... Let me turn that off while I finish talking. So we got the feedlot here, and we got the hay farm up the road. Just a couple of additional things I added to this map, but the main farming content is going to be on the family farm. So this truck's a little bit loud. What we're going to do is we're going to borrow this truck, and we're actually going to run up to the animal dealer and purchase our cows and take them out to the pastures. I probably won't talk much during that because this truck is kind of loud, so you guys will just be along for the ride. But I'm trying not to do any time lapses on this video. I'm trying to do it all in real time. So I'm going to mute my mic because this truck is loud, and we're going to get some cows. So we're gonna get 60 heifers and a couple of bulls for each pasture. So let's see. I'm not sure how much. I didn't double check to see how much I could get in this truck. Let's go down here. Let's get 20 here. And we'll actually get 18 here. So far, so good. They're all in the truck. And then let's get 1 yearling here. And let's get 1 yearling bull up here. There we go, and there's our first load. So in some of the maps, the livestock dealership is a little bit more realistic, and you got a loading chute and everything. But basically, you just get your trailer over the trigger there, and you can put everything in your trailer. I could go straight to the pen and purchase from the pen and charge a delivery fee, but I'm not going to do that. I saw a couple more of these collectibles laying around, so I'm going to pick them up. I could go straight to the pen and purchase straight from the pen and pay a delivery fee, but I want to close the gate before we get down the road. I wanted to once again do a little bit more realism on this. So, let's see, that should have been the button to let's see if that gets closed now. There we go. Off the road to the pasture we go. Now I have some of these triggers don't show up, so hopefully I can get this truck in the right spot here to get these unloaded. I might have to turn my menu on. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that so I can see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna turn some of these interactive zones back on and just turn this menu on so I can see what I'm doing. So we're going to put the ramp down here. Get out and see. There should be an unload point here somewhere. Oh, I was so close. I gotta move over just a little bit. Let's pull the ramp up real quick here. Some of these, like this pasture mod, I like how it is. You can't see the triggers unless you're right up close on top of them. So in the natural gameplay, you can't actually see anything. Right there, I'm on the animal dialogue now. You can see it up there in the menu. So as you're driving around, you don't see a bunch of blue circles sitting around in the middle of the fields or whatnot. Looks a little bit more realistic. We're going to open up the back of the trailer. And what we're going to do is we're going to move all of those, move to the husbandry, move to husbandry, move to husbandry, move to husbandry, And move to husbandry. So now, when I get back out, you'll see the trailer is now empty. And we have cows out in the pasture. There's one of our bulls over here. Looks like we've got a heifer here, and we got the yellow ear tags on the heifers. Got the green ear tags on the bulls. They're out foraging already, so now let's go get another load. See, now you can see that I have all the menus turned on. There's actually a spot on the ground to tell you where you actually need to be to activate the triggers. So we're going to do the same thing here. I don't remember what I did on my yearling on the last one. We'll do one there. Let's get us 20 more heifers here. Oops. I wasn't done. Did that too early. Let's get 20 heifers there. $18 heifers there. And let's get one more yearling bull there. Alright, we got us another load. Back to the farm. the cows are all delivered. So now the next step is to go up to the farm, get the tractor that we brought with us from Indiana. We're gonna take that over and put it in that barn over there where we dropped off the second load of cattle over there at my great-grandparents' homestead. And then I think that'll be it for this video. This one's a little bit longer than some of my past videos, but I did a lot more first-person farming without time-lapse or anything like that. The next video we will be getting busy with harvest. And then we'll be back to some of the more normal farming content, feeding the cows, harvest. We got a lot of things in store for this series. Still a long way to go. So I encourage you to like this video, like my page, subscribe to the channel, so you can get updates and keep up with this series. Yes, I'm driving 70 miles per hour on a gravel road because that's what some of us crazy Nebraska kids do. We're gonna pull in here. So this is the main farmstead that's built as close as a representation as I could to my grandparents' farm that I worked on all through high school growing up. I tried to get it as close as I could with the options that I had available in the game. Couldn't match all the buildings exact, all the colors exact, but you'll get a lot more of this farm in the future if you continue on with this series. Take the farm all now. We're gonna take that over to the other farmstead, park it in the barn. This is the tractor we're gonna use to get the hay out to the cows. And then from there we're gonna run back into town and get that water truck, get some water out to the cows, and that'll, but that's it for this video. I thank you everybody for watching, and hopefully the next video will be a lot quicker than the last, than the gap between these two, but it took me a while to get this entire map built and get it up to the right time frame that I needed to make everything work. So hope everybody enjoyed it. Again, like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. But I thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good day.